And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Jordan is out there with Bol Bol. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Barnes. And it's Reza Shea in at the two-guard. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Bol. Launches it. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. From 12 feet out, Irving misses. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. No good from outside. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here's Sharp, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Bay finds Irving. Charge outside. And another miss by Memphis. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Barnes. Now Finney-Smith. Here's Bol. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The 76ers with another miss. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. To stand both the 23 and 24 first overall picks coming from France. Reza Shea, the top selection by Atlanta in 24.
Look, and I thought Reza Shea just got better as his rookie year went on, and he's going to continue to improve from year to year. This guy can shoot the ball, he can defend, and he really improved his passing as the year went on.
Here's Irving. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Out to Saric. Pass to Bay. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And here is Barnes. Here's Finney Smith. They get it back. Rizachet lets it go with a 3. That's good from Barnes on the assist by Rizachet. Barnes has got 5 now.
Short corner, but not an easy corner. Barnes knocking that one down.
Here's Bay. Top of the key, Hartenstein. Melton against Barnes. From about 16, gets it to go. That one good for Melton. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Bol, a screen on Irving. Pass to Bol. Here's Rizachet. He's guarded by Melton.
At the wing position, Rizachet has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting. And add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
That one is off. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
He hits the second from the line. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Bay. Scoreless thus far. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Rizachet with it. Here's the 3. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Bay. Hartenstein with the screen for Bay. On the wing, Melton. And stolen by Jordan. Barnes outside. Here's Jordan. He's defended by Hartenstein. Here's Finney Smith. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
Now here's Bay, and it's blocked by Jordan. Finney Smith kicks to Barnes. After Rizachet. Barnes screen on Melton. Here's Rizachet. Again, Philadelphia.
Rizachet has everything you need to be a great mid-range shooter. He stays on balance, can rise above defenders, and has that high release point. He's got the total package.
Here's Bay. They can't stop the run with that one. The 76ers leading by 9. Pass to Bol. Back to Barnes. Bol setting the pick for Barnes. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Bol sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Barnes. Bay pulls it in. And it's Bay with the ball for Memphis. Pass to Irving. Launches a three. Kept alive. And Bull sends it back. Now, Finney Smith. Jordan a screen on Bay. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And here's Melton. Irving for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 6.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Stewart with the bounce pass. Harden surveying the D. Shoots over Edgecombe. Harden's shot is off.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Pass to Hardaway. They set the pick from outside the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Hardaway. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Edgecombe. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Philadelphia leading by 5. Steps back. Vassell, the pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
And for Memphis, they're shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. On the wing, Hardaway. Pass to Queen. Now, Giddey. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc, Fernando pulls it in. 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Now, Wells. Wells sets the pick for Harden. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And yes, it's good.
Unlike most young guards, Edgecombe would rather have it around the rim. Doesn't want to just chuck up Jays.
Here's Harden. And that one comes up a bit short. The Grizzlies trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Sims dishes to Hardaway. Shoots over Wells. Hardaway, no good. The 76ers shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. Here is Harden. He has yet to score. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The 76ers shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort. Here's
Giddey. And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers lead by 8. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
They've got Edgecombe. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Sims in at the center. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Outside Hardaway. Irving surveying the floor. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Queen can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 10. To the paint. Here's Stewart. Misses from short range.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Outside Hardaway. And on the way from Irving for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Hardaway passes to Bay. Outside Irving. Hardaway from outside. Connects from three-point range. Hardaway has got 6.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr. primed to attack.
Back to Rizachet. From deep three-point land, the 76ers again can't hit it.
And even without that 3-ball dropping to him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Memphis moving it around. On its way from Irving for 2. Harden grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 8. To the inside. From deep. Oh, defensively, what can you do against Harden?
Oh, and the D, you got to get out on that, or Harden will make you pay.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Stein's checked in for the Grizzlies. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Hardaway. Barnes, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jalen Wells. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Bay finds Irving. Now here's Bay. Finney-Smith defending. 4 on the shot clock. Screen by Hartenstein. Bay, no good. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Finney-Smith. The 3 from Harden. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
To the middle. Outside Irving. Now Melton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ball, a screen on Irving. Pass to Rizachet. To Finney-Smith for 3. George grabs the board.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Irving kicks to Saric. Here's Hartenstein. Nobody near Melton. The Grizzlies with another miss. Philadelphia leading by 14. Pass to Rizachet. Now Finney Smith. Back to Harden. A three ball. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Memphis has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Now here's Saric. Nothing on the board. Irving for three. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barnes outside. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Barnes. Inside, Bull banked in off the glass.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And Memphis making a change here. Giddey's checked in, and then for Philadelphia, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Bull. And it's Vassell in for Zachary Rizachet. On the wing, Giddey, guarded by Harden. To stop the drought. Giddey, no good. The 76ers leading by 16. Harden outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Hartenstein with the screen for Giddey. Pass to Bay. Fires from deep. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Finney Smith. Off target from three-point range.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
On the wing, Melton. Hartenstein with the screen on Harden. Giddey, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The 76ers leading by 19 points. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Fernando, that's good.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Giddey. Still scoreless. In the corner, it's Melton. Can they get it? Fernando pulls it in. And it's Harden with the ball for Philadelphia. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 14 points for James Harden.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Now here's Saric. Back to Giddey. The shot from the low post is good. Giddey's got his first 2 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Harden against Melton. Now, here's Harden. He's covered closely. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Stewart comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Wells is subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Free throw good, James Harden.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 6. And it's off from three-point range. .127 left in the first half. Here's Harden. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Pass to Queen. Outside Hardaway. They set the pick. The train. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hardaway's got 6 in the quarter.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Harden. His three-pointers off the mark. The Grizzlies shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Pass to Hardaway. Vassell against Giddey. Wells grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 23. Now here's Stewart. Here's Harden. Oh, that's blocked. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Bol is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Reza Shea. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Barnes in at the point. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Guys?
He does it well. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Hartenstein. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Back to Irving. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. 76ers getting the bucket. A kicks to Melton. No good on the triple. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Finney-Smith with it. Sinks the triple. Finney-Smith's got 6 points.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Saric. Still yet to score. Outside Irving. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Jordan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Barnes down low. He's guarded by Melton. Memphis is getting blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Bay gets the bucket.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
And the 76ers call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Bull the pass to Barnes. Bull a screen on Irving. The three from Barnes. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Now Barnes, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Finney-Smith. Barnes looking around. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Some changes for Memphis. Moody's checked in for Bay. And it's Edgecombe in for D'Anthony Melton. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Philadelphia. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And here's Barnes for 3. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Irving. Three-pointer. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Barnes, bounce pass. There's the screen. Here's Risacher. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Irving.
Have to be careful guarding Irving. When you're too physical, he uses the contact against you. Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And during this game, they sliced the D apart by just attacking the rim, flat out dominating them inside.
Some changes for Memphis. Sims is checked in, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Moody. Then for the 76ers, Vassell, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and James Harden subbed in for Barnes. To the wing right side. Pass to Vassell. No good, unable to end this run. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Saric outside. Outside Irving. Off target with his 3. The 76ers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Now here's Harden. He's covered by Irving. Back to Risacher. Count the basket. Risacher's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Risacher has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
Saric finds Hardaway. Floats it up for Saric.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. The 76ers leading by 21. Here's Harden on the wing. Back to Risacher. Clock at 4. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. He's got 12.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Queens checked in. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Irving. And then for Philadelphia, Stewart comes in for Bowl. And Jalen Wells subbed in for Vassell. Here's Sims. Hasn't made one yet. Green the pass to Hardaway. Buries it from three-point range.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possession. And defensively, they need stops.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. And he makes that one.
And perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Here's Rizachet. 12 points for him. Now, here is Harden. It's rebounded by Memphis. Queens got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Edgecombe. Good work defensively by Harden. Philadelphia leading by 18. Pass to Stewart. Now Wells, guarded by Hardaway. Now here's Wells. Tight defense on him. Lays it up off the glass.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
And here are the 76ers now. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. Wells sets the pick for Rizachet. The long distance three is buried. Rizachet's got 7 now in this quarter. Pass to Sims. And here is Hardaway. This one for 3. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. Rizachet's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harden outside. Back to Rizachet. Harden sets the pick for Rizachet. From outside, off the mark. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
First free throw is good.
Well, you want to talk about upside. B.J. Edgecombe has as much as anyone in this class, except for maybe the top pick, Cooper Flagg.
Bays checked in for Hardaway. Jordan's checked in for the 76ers. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jalen Wells. And so he hits both. 1:37 left in the third quarter. The 76ers leading by 21. Harden bounce pass. Stewart passes to Finney-Smith. Now Stewart. 9 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Rizachet. Pass to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Harden the pass to Stewart. Now Finney-Smith. And it's blocked. And here is Giddey. The shot's good from Sims. Sims has got his first bucket in this one.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden kicks to Finney-Smith. Down low. Here's Rizachet. It's rebounded by Memphis. Inside. And Bay throws it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. DeAnthony Melton out there with Irving. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Dario Saric. And it's Bay in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Rizachet. And here is Barnes. He's guarded by Melton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. No good from Finney-Smith. Saric with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Irving. A three-pointer off the mark.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Bol, a screen on Irving. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Rizachet's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. Pass to Melton. Outside Irving. Bay kicks to Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Here's Finney-Smith. He's defended by Bay. Now Barnes. Now Bol. Three-pointer. Bay pulls it in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. To the inside. Saric. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's just a good unselfish play by Bay. Terrific pass. Hits his man right in rhythm so that he could attack.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Here's Rizachet. Barnes outside. Pass to Bol. Here's Barnes. Covered by Irving. Here's Rizachet. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his fourth assist in this one. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That one goes in.
Scoring off contact. Kyrie is elite.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Philadelphia. Bol kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Rizachet. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Saric has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bay passes to Irving. Saric with the screen for Irving. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Barnes against Irving. Barnes left side. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Hartenstein.
An incredible 6'11" athlete. DeAndre Jordan tries to own the rim on both ends. It's his airspace when he's out there.
At the line for one.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Melton. Back to Irving. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. Rizachet has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Finney-Smith. Now here's Barnes. Shoots over Bay. Barnes can't get it to go. To the middle. Saric, that's good. Saric has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Finney-Smith with it, working on Bay. Bull inside, covered by Saric. Here's Barnes, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Irving from long range. Rebound by the 76ers. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Finney-Smith kicks to Barnes. Over Irving. Barnes with another miss. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Bay passes to Irving. Saric with the screen for Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And with the appropriate jump shot to be a high-volume scorer, Irving has lights-out shooting ability.
Barnes with it. Pass to Rizachet. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 6 assists in the game. Now, here's Melton. Irving for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Bay with it. He's picked up by Rizachet. Outside Irving. Pass to Melton. It's up a 3. It's good from long range.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
The 76ers leading by 18. And it goes down 2 points. That's 7 points for DeAndre Jordan.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Rizachet. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Bull sends it back.
I see him.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Rizachet. Takes a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Rizachet has got 12 points now in the quarter.
A true highlight of Rizachet's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now Now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Zachary Rizachet.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Here's Irving. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 23. Barnes passes to Bull. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Wells. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rizachet. Releases from the wing and drills it. Rizachet has got 29 in the game.
Another one for Rizachet. This young man from France has insane potential, and we are seeing a bit of it tonight.
Hardaway from outside. Barnes grabs the miss. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Rizachet.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Here's Philadelphia. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Barnes passes to Stewart. Now here's Wells. Guarded by Hardaway. Wells kicks to Stewart. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Queen. Now here's Hardaway. Covered by Wells. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Edgecombe. Hardaway sets a screen for Edgecombe. And a miss there on the triple. Now Barnes. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Zachary Rizachet.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the
Clark, we've become... accustomed to fast-paced, up-and-down games in the NBA, but this one should be a little bit different.
Yeah, I think half-court execution will be the premium in this one, a strength for both of these teams. They'll slow it down, grind it out. This will be a physical, tactical battle.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Mikal Bridges is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Daniel Gafford, then it's Buzelis, and it's Diabate in at the power forward position. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
That's the physicality Bridges brings.
Milwaukee shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And he makes both free throws. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is, Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere. Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Gafford finds Bridges. Off target from three-point range. Outside White. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. No good from outside.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Bridges outside. There's a screen for three. Orlando with the rebound. And it's Orlando on the break. Here's White. Got a hand on it.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Bridges misses. The Magic have gone 1 for 3 so far. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Thompson. White with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to put one up here. Tries it from 16. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Diabate. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Gafford finds Antetokounmpo. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
And here's Turner. Pass to Thompson. Inside. Outside. Caldwell Pope. White for three. Orlando again missing. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And there's the lob. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Fans, get ready for your Magic Dancers.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Thompson passes to White. To the paint. Tipped away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full of trying to slow one of the game's best. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Back to Thompson. Outside White. Diabate grabs the board. Milwaukee leading by 4. Bridges outside. The three. That's no good. He's 0 for 4. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Bucks have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Pass to Bridges. Here's Buzelis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock at 6. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Talking about KCP, Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He gives your team a veteran presence, Clark.
Yeah, battle-tested. He's a champion, tough-minded. You know what you're going to get from him. He's physical. He makes shots. I mean, all of that is value added when you talk about KCP.
On target from range. Turner's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Bagley's checked in for Orlando. Wright comes in for Thompson. Here's Middleton. Pass to Jenkins. Fires the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he hits the first of 3. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, the Magic now looking to take the next step, Clark.
You know, B.A., making the playoffs was the first step for this young core. And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent, too. So they're determined to continue to progress towards championship contending status.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Messi, he's checked in for Turner, and it's Coulibaly in for Derek White. And he makes all three. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And BA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
And here's Milwaukee now. Orlando making their last shot. Middleton passes to Ivy. Sharp, a screen on right. Jenkins. And the three-pointer goes. Jenkins has got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Wright finds Caldwell Pope. Orlando moving the ball around. Back to Misi. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Wright from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Clingan with a screen. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
First, Clingan screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Ivy against Caldwell Pope. Right side Sharp. Pass to Middleton. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And the Bucks lead by 8. The Magic have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Right, the pass to Bagley. Basket counts.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Milwaukee has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Clingan. Outside Sharp. Here's Middleton. Back to Sharp. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And Middleton just does a little bit of everything out there. A perfect team player.
Magic trail by 8. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. McConnell, he's checked in for Orlando. Milwaukee on D. 8-point game. They set a pick. The floater. And Clingan pulls it down. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Middleton looking around. To the inside. And there's Clingan on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Trailing by 10. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Stolen by Sharp. Now Milwaukee moving it up. On the wing, Ivy. Hounded by Wright. Middleton passes to Ivy. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Misi's shot is good.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
44 seconds left now in the first quarter. Right against Ivy. To the left side wing. Middleton with it. Lets it go from deep. Connects from downtown. Middleton's got 5.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Down low. Here's Bagley. Outside Koulibaly. Clock at 4. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
And so it's Milwaukee ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bucks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Thompson out there with Miles Turner. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Derek White. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's Turner. Pass to White. The 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Antetokounmpo outside. From 9 feet out. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
They set the pick to the middle. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Orlando moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Thompson.
And, you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting his shots and really distracts guys when they get into their shooting rhythm.
Back to Bridges. Launches a 3. The shot off that time. Magic trail by 10. Here's Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Your Magic, Asar Thompson. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. That one's no good. Milwaukee leading by 10. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Guys, back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Here's Thompson. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Pass to Turner. Let's go with a 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Turner's got 8.
Yeah, in today's basketball world, big men have to shoot it, and Turner's got a nice touch and pretty good range out there.
Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, B.A. I mean, those are 2 very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Diabate. Now here's Bridges. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Second chance shot. And Antetokounmpo with the lay-in. He's got 10.
Giannis just doesn't stop working, plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
Now White. He's scoreless. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3. Milwaukee leading by 11. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. There's the steal. Thompson with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo against Thompson. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Turner, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Thompson. Gafford with the block. In transition, here come the Bucks. And that one's good. And the Bucks lead by 13.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Thompson. And here's White. The 3 is up. The rebound by Bridges. Antetokounmpo outside. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. Orlando making some changes. Coulibaly comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Wright subbed in for Thompson. The Bucks also with a sub. Ivy's checked in. Orlando on D. It's a 13-point game. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Coulibaly. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end this cold spell. Rebound by the Magic.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Turner. Antetokounmpo covering. Outside Coulibaly to end the drought. Drills it from deep. Coulibaly's got 8.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Inside. Bridges outside. Pass to Ivy. Launches it. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Sharp, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Middleton comes in for Diabate. Jenkins comes in for Bridges. Orlando has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to McConnell. They set the screen. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Outside White. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Milwaukee is gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Sharp. It's Middleton on the wing. And it's blocked. To the paint. Here's Misi. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that 2-hander.
Now here's Middleton. 5 points in the game. Ivy outside. And counted from 12 feet. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Pass to Misi. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Orlando moving the ball around. Takes a three. Rebound, Milwaukee. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Jenkins. And here's Sharp. Middleton outside. Shoots from the line. It's hauled in by White.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
To the right side. Bagley for three. The shot won't fall.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the inside. Here's Jenkins. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Jenkins has got 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Thompson. Outside, Caldwell Pope. There's 1:34 left in the second. The shot. And Klingon pulls it down. Milwaukee leading by 12. Pass to Sharp. Here's Klingon. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Here's Jenkins. The three is up. Clock at 6. Here's Ivy. Got a piece of it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Magic shooting 41% in this game. To the paint. They still need this. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, White doing a nice job that time, working around the defense and finding the open man.
Middleton outside. Ivy a screen on White. Middleton from the outside. Orlando with the rebound. Pass to White. Three-pointer. Sharp grabs the miss.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Ivy passes to Middleton. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Middleton's so good under pressure. He's always composed and under control.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson scanning the floor. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Klingon with the block. And so it's Milwaukee now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as...
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's Thompson. On the court right now for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Diabate in at the four-man position. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Pass to Buzelis. Now here's Antetokounmpo, defended by Thompson. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title spot.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Count it.
Nice concentration from Giannis Antetokounmpo. Outstanding job looking over the defense and staying focused on the basket.
Now here's White. No points yet. There's a screen. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. To the wing, right side. Turner passes to Caldwell Pope. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Bridges outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Pass to Buzelis. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Bridges misses. Magic trail by 9. White looking it over. Now here's Caldwell Pope. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 6. He's guarded by Gafford. The layup off target. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, "Coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register." Guys, back to you.
A new school approach. Thank you, Allie. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Outside, Caldwell Pope. White for 3, and another 3 for Orlando.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Bridges outside. Thompson against Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo on the attack. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 18.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Turner. He's guarded by Gafford. Back to Turner. Outside White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now Bridges. Antetokounmpo outside. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
White for three. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bridges passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Buzelis. Still no points. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. And now a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Pass to Turner. To the wing on the left. Here's White. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Klingon, he's checked in for Gafford. Sharp comes in for Diabate. Ivy's checked in for Buzelis. Jenkins comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now here's Ivy. Pass to Klingon. Here's Jenkins. This one for three. Drops in the three. Jenkins has got 11 points.
Yeah, just a great find by Klingon. As he plays more and more, the game will slow down for him.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Turner. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. 10 points for him.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touchdown on the block. I mean, if you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
Middleton outside. Ivy outside. And he lays it up and in. And the Bucks lead by 13.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Ivy goes in. Outside Sharp. Back to Ivy. Pass to Jenkins. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Turner. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 11. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Middleton passes to Sharp. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Orlando has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside White. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. And Ivy pulls it down. The Bucks leading by 9. Here's Middleton. 1:56 left to play in the third. Middleton is doubled. And here's Ivy from the arc. Here's Klingon. And he comes up with a bucket. Klingon's got 6.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
Now here's White. Pass to Turner. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
It's one of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Bridges, he's checked in for the Bucks. Slam home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Yeah, this shows you how strong Klingon is. Even when you foul him, he just out-muscles you.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Here's Middleton. He's got 7. Antetokounmpo misses the layup. White against Middleton. Caldwell Pope for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Thompson. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Milwaukee making a switch here. Buzelis is checked in. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about him.
Turner passes to Caldwell Pope. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 11. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Bucks leading by 11. Miles Turner out there with Derek White. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Then it's Thompson. That's who's out there for Orlando. The drive by Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
The Magic shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Back to White. Down low. On easy 2 on the layup.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Antetokounmpo with it. Driving to the basket. And Giannis with the dunk.
When you look at the long strides and athleticism of Antetokounmpo, he gets coming at that goal. It's hard to stop him.
Now here's Thompson. Now White. Over Buzelis. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Bridges. Pass to Gafford. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's White. Now here's Turner. Beyond the arc. They get it back. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
When the shot goes up, he is not a guy you want to lose track of. Boy, that's a nice play right there.
Pass to Diabate. And here's Gafford. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by White. The shot's good.
Just good, aggressive play by Buzelis. Not shying away from some physicality inside.
Back to Thompson. To the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Buzelis. Bridges outside. Inside. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Now here's Caldwell Pope to the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 24.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points in the quarter.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Gafford with a screen on Thompson. Antetokounmpo against Thompson. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And the Bucks with the possession here. 13-point lead. Bridges misses. Thompson against Antetokounmpo. Buries it down low.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
The Bucks have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Bridges outside. Fires the three. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
He's guarded by Gafford. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. Thompson in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Here's Buzelis. Now Antetokounmpo, defended by Thompson. Pass to Bridges. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Tries to break his ice. Again the miss by Bridges. Magic trail by 9. Here's Thompson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
The Magic have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Here's Caldwell Pope. Lays it up and banks it in. The Bucks leading by 7. Pass to Diabate. Back to Antetokounmpo. Gafford with a screen on Thompson. Down low. And the dunk by Gafford.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
The Magic have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Turner for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Bridges misses.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Turner. He's guarded by Gafford. Gafford with the block. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Bucks leading by 6. And here's Bridges. Here's Buzelis. Now Gafford. From deep three-point land. Can't get it to go. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oh, no good on the layup. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14. Now Bridges. Here's Buzelis. Here's Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
So he can't get either to fall. Magic trail by 6. Picked his pocket. He takes it in. Physical D, but Giannis determined.
When Antetokounmpo is driving, he's locked in on finishing no matter what the defense hits him with.
Oh, he can't hit it. The Bucks leading by 8. Thompson with a steal. Banks it home. Big shot.
Caldwell Pope is very comfortable near the rim, cashing in from there.
Bridges outside. Antetokounmpo gets it from 6. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
Thank you for that, Alan. And Gafford with the block. Outside Bridges. Thompson against Antetokounmpo. Ooh, it doesn't go. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Thompson in the post. Antetokounmpo covering. Oh, no good on the layup. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Now here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his 3rd foul so far.
2nd team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, you know, even when he makes them, the defense doesn't mind seeing Giannis shooting threes.
And And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.